Hey everyone, it's your favorite big boy Lift Your Game. Thought I'd do something a little bit different and revive the good old daddy YouTube channel of mine. Thanks to Bandai Namco Australia, I got exclusive access to Little Nightmares 2, the hospital level, much like every other content creator in the world did. Thought I'd also record some gameplay and commentary offline, different to my live stream, for a number of reasons, because I didn't really talk about the game during the live stream and I kind of did a lot of swearing. So, for some YouTube content, thought I'd play the game offline, do a couple of recordings and kind of figure out the best one to upload. So without further ado, let's get into it. And yeah, just have a little bit of a conversation. So I played the first Little Nightmares back when it released in 2017 and I loved it. I loved the aesthetic of the game, as well as the atmosphere, the eerie, freaky, creepy nature of it. And 3 years on now with Little Nightmares 2, from what I've played, which is the same content you've seen everywhere, I'm already loving it. Now, for those of you that are unaware, Little Nightmares 2 does take place after the first game. However, you don't play as the protagonist from the first game. So, character in the yellow raincoat, that is 6. She's from the first game. That's the character you play for the entirety of the first game, as well as the DLCs, which I haven't played and I should play. And in Little Nightmares 2, you play as Mono, the male protagonist with the kind of, brown paper bag over his head. So, the cool thing about Little Nightmares 2 is 6 acts as your co-op companion in the game, where... Actually, hang on a minute. She'll basically act as your companion. So, in any kind of scenario, she's going to actually... Okay, that doesn't break the door. She's going to activate kind of co-op sequences. So, as you can see now, I don't prompt her. She just goes over there and gets into the animation, which is pretty cool. So, a lot of players usually need like breadcrumbs or kind of a hint, overlay, or a HUD to kind of showcase to them where they need to go. This game's very minimal. The only thing you'll see is the bottom right-hand corner, which is the loading or the saving screen. And yeah, I've already played through this I think 3 or 4 times for live stream and recording, so I kind of know what I'm doing. However, forgive me if I kind of play a little bit crap. The reason for that is the game is recommended to be played on keyboard and mouse. Not keyboard and mouse, it's recommended to be played on controller. Keyboard and mouse is doable. However, keyboard and mouse in certain areas kind of gets a bit yanky. And you kind of see that in a little bit when I get to the flashlight sections. Come on, hand. Now, first things first. Love the animations in this game. If you literally just take 5 seconds to look at the hand and the way that it moves and just fidgets around, it looks really, it looks really unnatural and uneven. And that's what I love about this game. It creates that kind of sense of tension and that unsettling, unnerving feeling. And Little Nightmares 1, and from what I've seen of Little Nightmares 2, oh yeah, in spades. I love it. I don't really get scared of these kind of games, so to speak, like other, gamers and people that experience the game, because I'm a very stubborn kind of guy. I don't get scared easily. I've played horror games before and it takes a lot to scare me, but whilst this game isn't scary, it is very unnerving. It's very unsettling, and yeah, that's why I love it. There's a lot of sense, during moments like this, there's a lot of sense of urgency where, the music, the environment, everything's kind of building up towards you needing to go from point A to point B and ASAP. Oh no. I also kind of did a weird snort there. Now, when I first played through this on live stream, I kind of didn't realize you could actually kill the hand by hitting it a couple of times with the hammer. So what I did when I tried to do this part was I grabbed the hammer, whacked the hand, grabbed the battery, threw the battery off the table towards the door, grabbed the hammer, tried to hit the hand again, ran straight to the door, threw the battery through the door, which broke the glass, pulled the box the way I'm doing it now, ran through the door, forgot to grab the battery, and the hand was literally just sitting there on the battery, just like chilling. And that kind of like, yeah, that kind of unnerving feeling and being rushed was, yeah, really, really annoying. Yeah, let's go 6. The other thing I love about this game is just the care. Just the care and the attention to details the devs have put into it. Like when Mono carries around the hammer, the way that it recreates the hammer being a larger item and a heavy item for Mono, where he's dragging it around on the ground and it's making that, you know, the sound of it scraping against the tiles. Stuff like that, man. Attention to detail like that in a video game just gets you so much more, and this word's overused in so many scenarios, immersed. And when a game like this that's so unique and, you know, it immerses you into the world the way it does with its, you know, sound design, lighting, just animation design. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. You appreciate it so much more. You appreciate it so much more than what it is. And I think a lot of people have kind of forgotten about that with video games. It doesn't have good graphics. No, it's not a good game. Now, oh no. What I'm doing right now is I was controlling the flashlight with the mouse, and it isn't the best. There's a reason why this game's recommended to be played on a keyboard, and that's purely because when using the flashlight, you have to hold the right click on your mouse and then move the flashlight, and it's a very unnatural feeling. And the reason for that is because you have free roam with your mouse. You're not confined to a 360-degree rotation, which is what a thumbstick gives you, and the thumbstick gives you greater control with that. It's the reason why a controller is recommended for this game, because it's a 3D horror platformer puzzle game, and yeah, controller just functions a lot better. That's not to say that you can't complete the areas or the game without a keyboard or without a controller. It's very doable with a keyboard and mouse. You're just going to find yourself getting kind of frustrated with the way the game works, because you just have no clue. Sometimes using the arrow keys where you're going to move. But I have kind of noticed when you're coming up against these mannequins, or patients as they're called in the game, your flashlight kind of snaps to them if you move it in the general direction, or even if you don't. Mono literally, yeah, it auto goes to them, so shit. Oh my god. Yeah, if you noticed, the flashlight actually kind of goes towards them and snaps to them if you get near them. So again, that's the reason why controller just feels much more natural. The other thing with using a keyboard and mouse when using the flashlight is if in a scenario like that where you have to get away from an enemy and you have to jump and then grapple onto a ledge to climb it, you have to move your hand from the arrow keys on your keyboard to your mouse. And a lot of people, that's a little bit too much work for them to do. So you sometimes might get caught out by kind of getting cooked in that scenario. Oh shit. I got a little cocky there. Thought I'm gonna just pull out my flashlight, shine it. Ah, name a better duo: flashlights and hands. I love the animations of the patients, man. They're so beautiful. Again, it's just that shit. It's just an unnerving, unsettling feeling. Like, you know they're not real, and they move in like a very unnatural, humanoid kind of way. It's just weird. They have that really, like, they're not a clean human movement. They move the way that they're built to look, with their joints. Oh, seriously, dude? Come on. This is like the 17th recording that I've done playing this game, and there's no way that thing ever grabbed me like that, even when the flashlight was on it. Come on. Don't turn the flashlight off. Let's try this again. Stay close to the foreground, because literally the camera is fixed. Shine the flashlight on him. Don't touch me. Thank you. Ahaha! Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, biggest issue with this area isn't the fact that, number one, it's a stinky ass, you know, kind of bathroom, but the fact, oops, sorry. It's the fact that this box literally gets stuck every so often on a random tile, because I think the way that the environment in this room is built is the tiles act as like real tiles in the world if they've protruded from the ground a little bit. Either that, or it's just clipping issues where your character just kind of, there you go, look at that, see? It literally just, you can't move it. It makes no sense. And then if I literally grab it again, Mono starts moving the box, and it's really weird. So I don't know if that's like a clipping issue or something. It just makes no sense. The other thing that I realized when I played this for, I think, the third or fourth time. Oops, pick up the bar of soap. The other thing that I realized is the little secret room behind the box that you pull. I don't know if this is going to play a part in the actual, like, the final release of the game. But if I can actually crawl through the hole. Thank you. I realized this really late, that in a hospital full of mannequins that are called the patients, this is the only real body you find in here, in this demo. And I realized that when I sat there and said, hang on a minute. Flies react to dead, rotten flesh. Mannequins don't have flesh. They're not living tissue. And yeah, that just kind of, I had a big brain fart moment, and I kind of went, oh, yeah, dude. Duh. No, excuse me? Can you just grab the handle, please? Hello? Mono? This is like the cursed run from hell, dude. What the? Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I just cooked it. I cooked it. I think I actually cooked it. Uh-oh. Oh, no? Mono? Mono? Oh, did I cook it? I cooked it. I've never done this before. I've never cooked the box in the corner. I can't grab the box. You literally cannot pull the box if the box isn't, if you don't have the handles. Oh no, I cooked it. Checkpoint time. Shit. Oh. Oh, that was interesting. I've never cooked the box like that, where I chucked it in the corner, and because both handles weren't able to be grabbed, I literally couldn't move the box. You can't grab the box if you don't have the handles present to you. So that's a bit of an interesting one. Jesus Christ. 24 hours left of the game available, and it's like, yo, you know what? We brought out all of the bugs for you to find so we can fix them. Alright, let's not do this again, huh? How do I... Oh, how am I going to turn this? Dude, this box is so static. I don't understand it. You know what? Let's do this. There we go. Oh, dude. I thought this door here that you need to... I thought the hole in the door here you need to grapple when you jump gave me trouble. Holy crap. Let's go, Mono. As Rob Snyder would say, you can do it. The one thing that does get tedious on a keyboard and mouse, if you grab and hold something, you have to hold left click, or else you just, yeah. It's not a toggle, it's a hold. On a controller, it's going to feel a lot more natural, but again, on a keyboard and mouse, it's just, yeah. It's a very weird sensation. Maybe I'm just not used to it because I played the game with a controller 3 years ago. Yep, hands are up, so I'm doing the grapple animation. It's just, this bit's literally positioning. It's positioning. Like, you can't stand right next to the ledge because, yeah, it doesn't work. Okay. So, I figured this out on my second playthrough because the first time that I did it, I literally got it on the second try and I was like, oh, sweet. I solved the puzzle. And then every subsequent try, I physically could not grab onto the ledge. So, I think that's like a... I don't know what issue that is. Maybe it's just an issue where it's not triggering that I'm grabbing it because it's just slightly too high. You can't throw any soap in the box to make the box higher. So, it's yeah, this is a bit of a weird one. We might actually get stuck here for ages because last time this happened, it took me about 3 minutes to do it. Yeah, see, I physically can't grab onto it. There we go. Ah, dude. Yeah, they need to fix that. They need to 100% fix that when the game comes out in 4 months because holy crap. That one is literally positioning. Like, uh-oh. Stop moving. Up. Yeah, that one is literally positioned. You don't have the right position in that area, and yeah, I can see the frustration with the platforming. Bye-bye. This, I love this. You take ball, and you throw ball. And you play catch. It's little things like that in video games, man, that just get you. It's a short fuse amusement, but yeah, it still gets you. It still gets you. Ah, good lord. Your boy is thirsty from gym and football. Let's go 6. Stop staring at me through the bars and just pull the goddamn lever. Jesus. I love it. Sometimes 6 just stands there and like stares at you doing nothing. If 6 does what I think she's going to do in the next area, you'll see what I mean. If I can literally run around this goddamn wheelchair. Come on, 6. Grab the other fuse. There we go. Dude, what's going on? I physically just keep running into things and get, like, stuck. Oops. Yeah, that's not the way that you put a fuse into a socket. Downward we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah, good Lord. Hold my hand, because we're going down a spooky elevator. No, 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 wrong hand. Hang on. Hold my left hand. Hello. Hello, 6. Hello. 6, hello. Hello, 6. There we go. Hey, there we go. Hey, there we go. Hey. Hey. We did it. I like that. Kind of, you know, showcase your emotional fear by holding the hand of your computer-controlled AI companion. Computer-controlled AI companion, it's the same thing. It's a nice little touch. It's a nice little touch that creates a connection between the protagonist and 6. Like, there's obviously a disconnect because you're playing this game and, you know, this isn't real and whatnot, but a good way to connect with the character and with, you know, your companion that's going to be with you for the entirety of this game, being able to, like, just hold the hand. Just hold the hand. It works. And then if you shine the flashlight directly at her, she's like, yo, brother, stop. Attention to detail, man. It's that attention to detail, and it's that attention to detail that just, it works, and it just makes the game that much more fulfilling and enjoyable. Let's see if she does it with the hands here. I'm not gonna lie, when I recorded this video last night, I struggled with this bit. 5, maybe 6 times I just kept on dying. And the reason I was dying was because of the pathing of the hands. Example A. Exhibit A. So, I've noticed if you miss the hands, or you try to dodge the hand when it lunges at you, for some reason the hand resets itself and it runs to just a random area, and there's a 50-50 chance you'll run in the exact same direction the hand's going to go in, and it insta grabs you. It doesn't do any animation after that, and it's very, very annoying because you're not doing anything wrong. So you're just getting punished for literally running the same way the hand runs. Oh boy. Crap. Oh, she's actually pulling off the planks now. Crazy. And she gave up after 1. You're 6. Oh, dude, she did this on the other playthrough as well. It's great. She just stands there. Uh-oh. It's so good, dude. She just stands there. Oh, man. The first time I did this on stream, she successfully pulled both planks off of the door whilst I was fighting the hands. And every subsequent playthrough now, she just stands there, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm not, maybe I'm not triggering. Maybe I'm not triggering the way she's meant to be pulling the planks off. I don't know. It's really weird. It's very weird. And thus, we arrive at Le Doctor. That's it. That's literally it. Just a nice, short, sweet 25 to 30 minute demo of the hospital level. It is a little ways into the game, so by the point that you reach, or by the time you reach the hospital, you will have learnt the game mechanics. And again, the game is perfectly playable on a keyboard and mouse. However, you will have a better experience on controller. Certain areas, like using the flashlight where you need to rotate and shine it at certain enemies, those parts are going to get a little frustrating for a lot of people. It is still doable. So if you don't have a controller lying around, honestly, don't go and spend $50, $60, $70, $80, depending on what they cost in your area. But yeah, the game looks good, plays good, smooth, has a few teething issues with like clipping and just AI, sometimes just, you know, pathing of enemies. Everything that you saw was running on Ultra with a 2080 Ti and an i7 8700K. So yeah, this game's going to run on any system. Don't stress if you don't have the latest GPU or a high-end CPU. You'll be fine. It's not a graphically intensive game. But you got 4 months until the game comes out in February 2021. I highly recommend playing Little Nightmares on console or PC. I've played the first one and finished it. I didn't know there was DLC, so what I might do is I might go back and revisit Little Nightmares 1 and the subsequent DLC, because it is a very unique platformer puzzle / horror game that I do honestly recommend you try out. Like, yeah, it took me 4 hours to beat the base game, so it's not long. One sitting, you're going to finish it and you're going to enjoy it. But yeah, that's it. That's my content. That's my video. That's again, thanks to Bandai Namco for allowing me to be one of the few content creators in Australia and New Zealand to experience the game. Yeah, that's the outro. Until we make another video of whatever game it's going to be and whatever content, most likely virtual reality, I guess I'll see you in the next one.